Welcome to Real Talk for Real Life, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. I'm your host, Coach C, and this is your Winning Wednesday episode. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. Welcome back to Winning Wednesday, where we celebrate the wins, learn from the losses, and keep stacking small victories that lead to a winning life. Today's winning strategy is one that costs absolutely nothing, but can completely change everything. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. You've heard it before. It's on coffee mugs, it's on t shirts. People post it online every Thanksgiving. But somewhere along the way, we turned gratitude into a cute quote instead of a lifestyle. Gratitude is a cheat code. Can I let you in on one of life's biggest cheat codes? Gratitude changes what you notice. When all you look for are problems, you'll find them. When all you count are your disappointments, you'll always feel behind. But when you intentionally begin looking for blessings, you'll realize they've been surrounding you the entire time. Nothing about your circumstances may have changed, but you change your focus. And what you focus on begins to grow. Here's my daily practice. One of the simplest habits I've ever adopted is this: I wake up thankful, not because every day is perfect, not because life always goes my way. I wake up thankful because I get another opportunity to add another page to my story, another sunrise, another chance to love, another chance to learn, another chance to grow. And every night before I go to sleep, I thank God again. Not because the day was easy, because sometimes the day may have worn me out. Sometimes people may have disappointed me. Sometimes things didn't happen the way I hoped, but I still found something worth thanking Him for. Because gratitude isn't reserved for good seasons, it's what carries you through the difficult ones. Here's something I quote often because I genuinely believe it. The Bible doesn't tell us to give thanks after everything works out. It says, in everything, give thanks. Notice it doesn't say for every hardship, it says in every situation. There's always something to thank God for. Maybe it wasn't the promotion, but you still have purpose. Maybe the relationship ended, but your heart still beats. Maybe money is tight, but wisdom is growing. Maybe you're waiting, but God is still working. Gratitude reminds us that God hasn't stopped being good just because life got hard. Gratitude changes you. Here's the beautiful thing: gratitude won't always change your situation immediately, but it will change you immediately. It softens your heart. It quiets comparison. It calms anxiety. It reduces entitlement. It helps you celebrate what you have instead of obsessing over what you don't. You stop living with a scarcity mindset and begin living with expectancy. Winning isn't always more. Some people think winning means getting more money, more followers, more opportunities, more success. Sometimes winning is simply realizing I already have enough to thank God for today. That mindset creates peace that money can't buy. So here's my encouragement today: don't wait until life is perfect to become grateful. Become grateful and watch how differently you experience life. Because gratitude doesn't just change your day, it changes the way you live your life. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. Your future self will thank you for it. Here's your fearless homework. I don't want you to wait until Thanksgiving to practice gratitude. For the next 7 days, do three things. Every morning, Write down 3 things you're thankful for before you touch your phone. Every evening, write down one blessing that happened that day, even if it was a difficult day. Tell one person thank you for something you've never acknowledged before. Then ask yourself, did my circumstances change or did my perspective? Because that's where gratitude quietly works its magic. This is Coach C reminding you that winners don't just chase what's next, they appreciate what's now. So stay grateful, stay growing, stay fearless. This is Real Talk, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook at Real Talk for Real Life. That's L.Y.F.E for more inspiration, merchandise, and motivation between episodes. This is Coach C. I'll see you in the next one.